Hey everybody, and welcome back to 0 Hour TV 256. It's your old buddy Paul.
And Christy.
And it's Sunday night, so it's time for an update video. And this is what happened this week with the two of us. Speaking of updates and dates in particular, Tuesday, the 27th, was our 17th wedding anniversary. You've probably heard us say a few things about this in some of the videos this week, but we're going to say it again today. We actually went out today and had pizza together. We had decided we were going to go out and do some stuff, go have a alone time or dinner or whatever. And we had made plans, and then we're like, no, let's don't do that. And we changed, flip-flopped around a little bit, and finally we decided to go get some pizza. And, well, it was pretty bad. If you watched the Instagram, we busted it up into 3 or 4, 5 different little videos, but by the time you got to the last one, you realized that the food was just not what it needed to be. It was bad. I mean, it was vegan, because Christy's vegan all the way, and I'm somewhat vegan, but not all the way. But it was
Flexitarian vegan.
Yeah, I'm flexible. Anyway, it was not good. So, but I still enjoyed our time together and the conversation. I just didn't enjoy the food because it was bad. Other than that,
it was not my first bad pizza from that particular establishment. So,
well,
I haven't had good luck with them.
Well, there's another one in another town that I like to eat at, and this one was newer than that one, and I've eaten it. We've eaten it. What, this is our third time? And the first time I thought was really good. The second time was just okay, and then today was just horrible bad.
First time was horrible bad. The second time was just okay. And this time was back to bad.
Yeah, but it was like,
for me. But we eat very different pizzas.
Yes,
so.
But the thing was today, I don't know if it would have mattered what kind of pizza it was because it was just bad.
Yeah.
The ingredients were
not the freshest thing I've
ever
had.
No, not at all. And I don't know.
It's really hard to mess up vegetables. How do you mess up vegetables?
I don't know, but the
onions didn't taste like anything.
And there was a butt ton of them. And then they had so much spinach. It looked
like they laid spinach down instead of pizza sauce.
Well,
which was
that was the other thing. They didn't put hardly any pizza sauce on it.
But the pizza was very wet.
Yes.
I had pineapple on there because it's my favorite pizza topping. But it's like they opened a can of pineapple bits and dumped it all, juice and all, on top of our pizza.
I mean,
it was all in the middle.
There was no rigidity to the...
And everything was wet.
To the pizza crust at all.
Yeah, it was rough.
Anyway, I don't want to do a long video about how bad our food was. But
I'm just saying I can do better.
Oh, I know she can. And we're going to prove it.
I'm not great, but I can do better.
We're going to prove it, but with a video coming soon. Which, by the way, we did some video shooting today other than that. And so we have some videos that are coming down the pipeline as soon as I can get them edited. And since I'm off work tomorrow for Labor Day, that's what I'm going to try to do after I get up and work out. So that was one of the highlights of today, I guess you could say. Now, we did have some good stuff that happened this week. And not to say that our time together today wasn't good, but the food was just made it bad. But
Thursday.
Thursday? What happened on Thursday?
Well, Tuesday was our anniversary.
Yeah,
Thursday,
Tuesday.
Harley went to the eye doctor, and she has glasses now.
Well, we're waiting on them to show up.
Yeah,
but she got prescribed glasses. And
so she should be able to see much better now.
Right. And also, she joined the band.
Yeah, wasn't that Monday night I had to go to the school and buy.
Yeah, I think so.
I had to go to the school and buy her instrument. She's a trumpet player now.
She's a trumpet player now.
Our home is going to be loud.
So we got something. We got something to look forward to there.
But I was a trumpet player.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I was not in the high school band, but I have been in a few bands. So there we are. But that's kind of, I don't know. I think I'm kind of still looking forward to it. I know I may be naive, but Harley's with most of the instruments that she's ever picked up, she's really quick to learn them.
Mm-hmm.
I know the bells. She got into those real good, and well, we call them the bells. That they kind of like a xylophone type.
They're actually called bells.
I know, but I'm just trying to make it where people will understand what I'm talking about. Because when I think of bells, I think ding a ling 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 ling. No, not that kind of bell. But yes, she picked it up really well. She's tinkered around on my mom's piano. And
she's always been able to pick out a song by ear.
Yeah,
so
she does really well with that. And believe it or not, both her parents have been musicians at some point in time, and
just in very different
veins. But hopefully, she got some of our music genes.
But your mom plays the piano.
Yeah, my
dad. Grandfather does bluegrass music, and
well, I mean, if you go back on my dad's side of the family, they're all bluegrass pickers, and so my dad was the only one that was tone deaf, but he was, but he could still play an instrument. He just didn't know when to change chords and stuff like that. So
music just runs in our families.
So hopefully she's going to be really, really good at that, and so I'm excited about that. The other good news that we got this week was we went to the doctor. Me and Christy had an appointment at the same time on Friday, and went in. She was doing her update for the B12 shot, right?
I got another one.
Hey, and then I thought I was just going in to get my blood pressure checked, and wound up getting blood work and all that. So it was a good thing I didn't eat breakfast that morning. But then again, we had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, get our workout in, get to the doctor's office, all that. Yeah, your dog's asleep over snoring. I can hear her. And so cute.
She's so cute.
She's just a dog. Anyway,
dogs are adorable.
Hold the phone. Sorry.
You did it. You got it.
I'm
you
sorry.
Didn't drop it.
I thought you could be talking while I'm over here sneezing. Anyway, but yeah, went to the doctor, got my blood pressure checked.
It just glitched again, like it did last time.
Yeah, hopefully it'll work out because it's still running. Anyway, if it don't, we'll redo it. But my blood pressure is not down like it needs to be, but it's way lower than it used to be, and she said I was 45 pounds lighter than I was the last time I was in there. So, and we told her about,
how
we're doing it and the exercise and the diet change, and, and she was like super excited about it, and
she does intermittent fasting also.
She does. But hers seems to be more like while I'm asleep, I don't eat.
From the time
she says before
from 8 o'clock to lunch the next day.
Yeah, well, still she's asleep for most of that.
A certain amount of hours.
But either way, she seemed so excited about it though. And she wasn't just telling us what a good job we were doing. She was telling the nurses and everybody else what a great job we were doing. So I was like, made me feel good, when the doctor tells you you're doing a real good job. But I don't normally get that kind of feedback from the doctor. Most of the time is you need to do better. But like I said,
I don't ever get any.
I don't. Yeah, she was telling you how good you were doing too. And I was telling her if it wasn't for you anyway, I wouldn't be doing this. So there we are. And then I guess what else do we got? Oh, we got a new blog post coming soon. I'm sorry, I can't read yours. It is hard for me to read. We have notes that we're trying to go by too, But yes, we're going to have a new blog post coming this week, hopefully. We released one already, and I hope you guys have gone and checked it out. If you haven't, you can always check out the link on our Facebook page, because I think that's the only place I have put it in, and so just go check it out there. And we'll have another one up soon this week. You want to tell them? You got any idea what it's about? Have you?
I'm hoping to put some recipes up, and I don't know what else you guys would like to hear about. I mean, I can talk about random things with our lives, or I can do, research on food and exercise. I can do whatever. I just need some kind of direction.
Well, I'd say you do some of all of that and see what happens. See what you get the best reaction from. Because I know research is your deal. It's your bag. So
I like to look things up.
She does. She loves to look things up and figure out how they work.
I like to organize things too.
Yes.
I could do a whole blog post on my OCD issues.
And
it's rough.
Well, I mean,
for everybody else.
But I don't know if it's rough for us. Imagine how bad it is for you. So anyway,
which leads right into my bad day.
Yeah, talk about. I'm gonna let Gracie talk about her bad day there.
Hold it up there because the light's weird over here.
My arm is hurting.
If I hold it, we're gonna get the glare from the lamp. Cause that my head is blocking.
Don't move your head. You just sit right there. Tell them your story.
Okay. Thursday when I took Harley to the doctor, which you have to know that with my OCD issues, the doctor's office is a rough place for me. I hate any doctor's office because I have germ issues. But I took Harley and then I stopped at the store on the way home. And a woman almost ran into me. And it surprised her. And she spit on my face on accident, but it still completely freaked me out. So I come home and shower and get ready to go, do stuff at home and be okay. And our son calls from school. He doesn't want to ride the bus home, so I try to figure out how to get him home without having to leave the house again, but I end up deciding to go anyway. I call the school, tell them to have him ready. They tell me they will, to meet him outside. Harley wants me to pop the lid off of a water bottle before I leave. And I try, but she's got the lid tightened all the way. So when I stomp on it really hard, my foot bounces back up and it hurt my knee. And so I told her she had to loosen it. She loosened it. I didn't think it would hurt the second time with it loose, so I stomped it really hard again. And when I did, the lid popped off, but everything went black. I mean, I lost sight, sound, everything for a minute. It was just all pain in my knee. It took me a minute to recover. And then I left to go get Axel from school, where he was not because they put him on the bus anyway. So I stayed at the school till 4 o'clock and realized he's not coming home with me because he's already there. And I have forgotten my phone and everything. So I drive all the way back home, and sure enough, he's at home. It was just a bad day all the way around. To end it well, though, I did get him to walk with me. So I did a 2-mile walk that day.
On a bad leg that's been hurting her ever since.
Well, now my other leg hurts too, so it's all evened out.
Not really. That pain doesn't even anything out because you're hurting somewhere else.
Oh.
And if you've watched the dailies, you've seen us talk about that too. But yeah, it's
like on fire.
It's like a real ongoing issue. So I'm kind of worried about what we're going to do there.
It'll go away
Eventually. But I guess that's about it for this week, though. I mean, a lot of stuff happened, and so kind of letting you guys in on the loop there. I hope you enjoy it, and can stick around for 15 minutes while we talk about what's happening in our lives, other than working out
and when some of us do dumb things and hurt ourselves.
Or we all do dumb things at some point, so
Speaking of dumb things, I cut myself today digging through a drawer on a razor without a cover on it.
That's not a dumb thing. That's just bad luck, if you ask me.
I should have been looking.
But anyway, so Let's don't leave it on. Let's don't end it on a bad note though. Let's tell them something good that happens.
At least we got a video made today.
We did get a good one. A good one, I think. And
we saw puppies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Let me tell them about. But let's tell them about the stupid thing that happened to me just a little while ago. When I ate that stupid, we got some habanero peppers to make a video of Paul eating hot shit because that was Christy's idea. Because she knows I like to eat hot food, and there's been other videos on here of me eating insane hot stuff.
So we went to a produce stand, and they had a whole one of those little basket things full of habanero peppers, and I thought, we should get these. So, now I don't know what to do with them, but we have them. But
anyway, we were going to make a video and where I was going to eat one, and then, so, but we decided we were going to wait and do it tomorrow. Well, Axel and his little buddy were in there in the kitchen, and decided they were going to eat one. So they ate, cut one up or whatever. And they're in there hooping and hollering and carrying on like this, the end of the world.
It's because they both got it in their eyes.
And so I was like, well, bring me one. I'm going to eat right quick. And then I was thinking, Chris, you'll film this right quick where I eat a jalapeno pepper.
But you just threw it in your mouth and then he handed it to you.
Yeah, well, you know why?
Because it was cut.
It was cut, and I didn't want to get it all over my hands. And I shoved it in my pie hole and commenced to chewing and eating and swallowing, and nobody was filming. Nobody was. I don't even think you were looking at me at that time. So I ate this crazy ass hot pepper for nothing other than just to eat it. And it was, it wasn't the worst hot thing I've ever eaten, but it was, it was definitely worth, I don't want to do it again unless it gets on film. There we go. So that was my stupid thing I did this week.
I was responsible. I did take a puppy. It was a free puppy, and I didn't take it. I really wanted it.
I told her.
And he told me I could get it, but I didn't do it because I knew we couldn't afford to take it to the vet and all the things it needed, along with all 3 of our others and the 3 cats that I've adopted on accident because they just showed up.
Yeah.
And I bought cat food so they would stay.
Anyway.
They're so cute, but they were so cute.
They were nice looking dogs, but I'm glad, because I didn't know all the problems they had until after you walked.
That's why I was like, no.
Because, they had some real bad.
They had worms.
They needed puppies with worms is not an uncommon thing. But
that one was it was either super fat because it ate its food and everybody else's, or it was sick because it was like ginormous.
But
compared to the others,
they needed immediate vet care. That was the thing. They needed. It wasn't like hell. You can wait. They needed it right away. So
their mom had parvo while she was pregnant with them,
and that was a bad.
But she survived it, which means they should have super antibodies. But it doesn't really mean anything. They could just be carrying it.
Plus, we have other dogs. We have other dogs here that haven't had parvo, and we don't want to expose them to it.
But just so you know, Australian Shepherd mixed with some kind of pit bull is really cute.
Yeah, they were really fine and nice looking dogs, but.
And it drooled in my seat.
Yes, but anyway, so yes, we did an adult thing by not taking dogs. I told her she could have. She did a very a lot of restraint there. I know.
Cause I love animals. I would take them all, like mice.
We can't afford them, and we don't want no rats or snakes. Anyway,
I love them.
We got to go. We are running crazy long, so we will see you guys tomorrow in the exercise video. And so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, all the jazz that helps out the channel. Make sure you go check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all at 0 Hour TV 256, Tumblr. Everywhere. And I'm thinking about doing a podcast thing. So there we go. Anyway, we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.